Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today, and our water has just finally came down the mountain. But as you can see, we're still low. So the first thing we're going to try and tackle today is just getting the water back to full again. That usually helps with a variety of things, not limited to keeping your beavers alive. So we're just going to do this again the brute force way and just put as many of these down as possible to soak up as much water as possible in the time that we have. So we're going to put all of these down. It's not especially good looking, but that's okay. We will figure this out as we go. And hopefully we can get our beavers in here to pull up some water so we can catch up on the amount of water that we need. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to come back through and pause most of our industry again. We don't really need the industrial stuff. So I'm going to leave on, of course, just one of everything except for the grist mills. And that should get us a couple of extra beavers. We're still 8 shy, but we'll find them as we go. Went ahead and went through all of my beavers here in our workplaces and found a lot of extra beavers. So hopefully they will get this stuff built quickly. We can set those up to priority and make the workspace very important. Get everything caught back up. While we're doing that, though, to help with getting the beavers correctly moved around, we're going to go ahead and put in some of these towers here that can help us turn on and off some of these pumps that we don't need. We're going to need 1 or 2 there. We're going to need 1 or 2 there. And I think, are we going to need... Nope, I don't think we're going to need any more at the present moment. So they can work on those just as they can, and we'll connect them up to all these pumps here so they'll automatically turn off whenever there's no water to be had. This area over here is kind of going to be the last portion of hopefully getting some of this stuff caught up. And what we're going to do over here is we're going to make... Oops, got to click the right one. There we go. We're going to need the bot part factories, the refineries, and the assemblers. And we're going to set up a temporary station over here until we can make more in this area. And we're going to turn that into kind of Botsburg. So they can get all of this done. We're going to need those there. We're going to need power. Let's get 2, 3, and that should be enough. Yep. Let's add in our flywheels. Here we go. And we'll add in ladders so that they can get up to the top there. And I think we're going to put the ladder that way. There we go. Grab this. Actually, let's change this over to the metal path. I guess that kind of looks metallic. Then again, if I wanted a more metal looking path, I could probably just make my own. So that's good enough metal for me. With our tower here and it getting built probably slowly, we're going to want to put in also our... Oops, going to click the right one there. There's our refineries. We're going to put these in here. We're going to make another row behind it for now. And eventually we might extend it out into this area as well. We'll make this one... No, that's fine. When they start working on that, we will up the level of importance of that one to match the towers there. However, they're going to have something to run off of, which means we're going to have to plant giant fields full of potatoes. So let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. That should be fine for now. We'll draw our path up and around. There we go. Here's this. This can come down here. This can come over here. How about you? You can come on down here. We'll go out and around. These look like very country roads, not exactly a straight road, but a road that should work. Let's go ahead and put in our potatoes. There we go. All potatoes here, all potatoes here, all potatoes here. And hopefully that's enough on the potato side. Let's see if we can toss in some sunflowers here. We're going to need those for catalyst. There we go. Oops, somehow I accidentally put those. There we go. And we will see if we can get that grown eventually. Our water is catching up, but that's because we had a large death wave come through. So our children here hopefully will grow up, fill up those spots, and we can get back to undoing some of these paused industry, and then we can really get moving again. Down here, however, looks like we've got a lot of our dynamite in. We'll go ahead and remove that out. There we go. And we'll put in, no, we don't want a damn, I don't know what I was thinking there. There we go. We're going to put in another ladder here, another ladder here. And once those are in, we'll see how far it reaches over, so I know how far I have to draw my roads so that we make sure that it's in there correctly. In the meantime, though, actually what we could do instead of this, now that I've just seen it, we could just remove this road here. There we go. We could remove this road here. There we go. And now we can put dynamite all along this. There we go. All along the water tower. Lesser known hit than all along the watchtower, but it's very life-saving. We seem to have a rather large amount of beaver kits, and I was taking a look at some of our items that can help them grow up faster, and we're low on campfires, terraces. Everybody's got shrubs though, so I'm pretty proud of that. We're good with shrubs. We could put some roofs back in and toss some gates down, and maybe that would help them grow up just a bit faster so that they can help out. Also, we have no frog statues, so let's go around and just make these places a little nicer. Let's grab some roofs for these. We're going to put these roofs up here. There we go. There we go. We'll toss down a nice campsite. We'll do another one. How about a campsite over here for these nice folks? There we go. Let's take a look. We've got frog statues that we haven't really used much yet. So we'll go ahead and toss a frog statue in there. We will go ahead and let's take a look at one of the other places. Our downtown area doesn't have too much space left to actually put in a frog statue. So I think we're going to grab a little land back here from the farmer. And when that gets out of there, we'll make that a high priority. When that gets out of there, we'll put the frog statue in right here next to our big apartment complex. Over here, it looks like our frog statue can fit in right next to that. We should be good to go there. Something else we can put in down here are these Torii gates. Let's see if we can find one that works really well around here. Where can we put a nice one? We could put one above this area. We could put one here. That'll work. Let's put one here. too wide is really not working there for the Tory gate. So this side might not have to have one at the moment. They got our little area cleared out here, so we're going to toss the frog statue in. We've got a Tory gate here. Let's see if we can figure out where to put another one real quick. Maybe. Nope. You know what? Maybe we'll just have one for display. We'll put one right about there for now. That looks good. Down here, we only have the one. We could definitely use a second one. Let's see. How about right here, heading into the food area? I think that'll work just fine. Down here, we're having beavers come all the way from the tracks over here. We might go ahead and put in some storage here. Let's see what we can do with the small warehouses. Here we go. We'll line this whole place with small warehouses. We'll do the same thing over here. There we go. And when these all get in here, we'll start setting them to the various different components of all of this around here. Set them to obtain so that our transport beavers bring them stuff here and they can just grab stuff straight out of there. Something I noticed, this river is going to go dry on both sides, so we're going to need something to make sure that we still get to keep these potatoes in there. Let's see if we can position this. We're going to put you here. And I think we can probably take these out. They're not needed anymore. We'll drop you down here. That'll keep a large portion of that hydrated, except that they just blocked my path right into there. Alright, guys. Well, hold on. No, don't plant anything there. In fact, let's go ahead and take those two out. Which way did I face that? Oops. We want to go the other way, don't we? Yep. Right there. While we're over here, we might as well put in a place to store all the biofuel that we're going to make. So let's we'll drop you, let's say, here, and then one for catalyst. And we might do two more just because we can, just in case we ever actually make that much or need that much. And that's left us with that one little square right there that's not full. All right, two little squares that are not full. Let's just put in a bush, and we'll invest in one of those. There we go. That'll be a nice, just some nice decorations for our beaver bots that probably don't notice it anyway, really. Our water has finally caught up and is doing pretty well. Our food is the same. They're getting some of the advanced stuff made, which is good. So what we're going to do, we're going to expand out a little more over here. Try and get some more beavers in over here as well. So let's grab the train here. Take the line out. Go maybe this far. That sounds good. We'll put in platforms here. There we go. Down here, let's take some roads. Let's get our favorite frog road there. There we go. We'll connect the walking path to the other side. Come on through. We definitely want at least a dam here. There we go. And they can build it from the underside under there. Let's toss in a couple of houses over here. Just as maybe like a small colony or something. Put two here. There we go. Let's put another one there. Just because we can. Grab our road. And then we're going to come around. One here, one here, one here. Let's toss in some decorations. We want a bush, a bush. We'll put in maybe scarecrow in front of you. nice houses on top of there. We need... Yeah, let's go ahead and get this. We might as well, right? That looks nice. Toss in... I don't have the bench yet? Well, let's get a regular bench so they can just sit outside their house if they feel like it. There we go. We'll put you in there. Let's get... we don't quite need that. So, let's put maybe a bit of noise dampening in for them, and we'll just put a whole line of bushes there, and maybe that'll help us the train goes by. Let's toss in a lantern. We put one in. We'll put one in there. Here. Yeah, that works. There we go. Those look nice. We got to get our road hooked up here. Now they can get down there and get to working on that. We will put these as the lowest because they need to get through here and put all that train stuff in first. Let's go ahead. Tell them to take the train out across here. And I think that makes a very nice little settlement. We might put some storage in here so they can grab some stuff easier to eat, but they've got a access right here that can probably get them pretty far. Let's see. Oh, look at this. We can also put in a nice... Let's put in the simple version Tory gate. There we go. We'll put you right here. Maybe right there. Over. Come on. You can do it. You can go. You can do it. There you go. Good job, Tory gate. Good job. And they pass through that to go in and out of town, basically. So I think they should get some benefit out of that. Let's toss a bush right here. And I don't know if I can get to those sides of the tracks. At some point, we might put some decoration back there as well. But let's go ahead and put in a little bit more hedgerow here as well. So while checking over my inventory and seeing what I still need some room for, I noticed that both pine resin and treated planks, I don't seem to have a lot of storage for those. So we're going to start with pine resin down here. And we're going to do a large warehouse. Here we go. Set that up for pine resin. I believe that's still in the warehouse. There we go. We'll make this the supply point for it. And we'll, of course, come across here. The other one that we needed was a place for treated planks, which we can actually go with an underground pile right there. We'll set that up for treated planks, and that should be probably all the treated planks that we'll need for as long as I can think of. While we're here, though, let's go ahead and decorate. Grab some more of these bushes. Kind of like the way that looks along the track, so we're just going to keep doing that for now. Maybe toss a bench in here at the end. There we go. As always, it looks like we're still going to need some more beavers, so we're going to put in even more housing. Do I want it right there next to the... That seems cruel. Let's at least move it over one or two. And we will get rid of these trees as well. We might, in fact, put down... Let's see. We'll use this one for now. There we go. Let's toss in a couple of lumberjacks and tell them that they should cut down all of this in here. There we go. Might as well take the road to this one. And we'll get some more beavers in here, hopefully at some point. Our water farm looks like it finally made it in there. We'll have to remove those metal pieces eventually, but we can work around them for now. There we go. Let's go ahead. We'll get one in here, one in here. And those are very important, along with a dump on each side. There we go. That'll keep that filled. And then down here, what we're really always seeming to be lacking is spatterdock. So we're just going to fill it up with spatterdock. Looky here, we got our first timber bot who is unemployed. So we're going to have to find him a job real quick. I think we're just going to start him by unlocking this. Yep. And then we can get bots making bots that will hopefully help us make everything else. Hopefully. That or take over everything. It's never quite clear what their intentions are. Our wheat supply is a bit low, so we're going to take these country roads here and come around. We're going to, let's extend that out that way. Eventually, I'm sure it will come back over to this area. However, we're going to go ahead, put in another farmhouse. We're going to start it, let's say in the middle here. When this water gets in and fills up, it should hydrate most of this land in here. So we're just going to plant wheat in this whole thing right here. Wheat, more wheat. We'll make you all wheat as well. That's a lot for one farmhouse to handle. So let's toss in another farmhouse real quick. We will make it slightly down the road here. And I hope that that will reach this far. I guess we will find out when we get there. But let's just toss that in for now and see what we can get out of it. We're still needing beavers as we always do. So we're going to add yet another layer to our wonderful housing establishment here. Put you there. Get you here and here. And then we will put the other ones the other way. There we go. Looks wonderful. Let's get our stairs in here somehow. Where can we put these? Let's do something like this, maybe? Yeah, that should work just fine. We'll put our... Can we put a two height stair there? No. It'll let me put a 3, but it won't let me put a... Oh, it will let me put a 2. It was just being picky about it. All right, well, you go ahead and be picky. We will figure it out as we go. We're going to match all those up. That one up there. You guys can come over here. We'll put some in there for now. We might end up adding yet another terrace in there. This, however, looks like we could do something like that. And we'll go ahead and toss a single roof in here. There we go. Same thing over here. Let's go, yep, single roof there. And decoration, we'll do... There we go. Let's go down just a little bit. Toss in bench or 2 here. We'll get a couple here. And then let's connect our pathways. There we go. You can go out here. Over to there. There's the main pathways. We'll put in another one here. And they'll get that worked on too. I think I've found a place for another small settlement. We'll go ahead and toss in some of our houses here. There we go. We'll put one there as well. Let's grab the roads out of here. That can come across here. This road right here, we don't need. Let's get rid of that. And we'll put in maybe a platform here, platform here. And then we'll connect them with maybe a bridge. How many spaces do I have in here? Let's find out real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go in the middle and I pick up the 2. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. We'll get this 2. There we go. We'll use that other bridge eventually, I'm sure. We'll put this in there like that. and they'll have a path directly across here, not to mention from their depot here. Since they've already got that in, let's toss in. There we go. Just something to block that sound a bit. We'll toss in a Torii gate. Let's go with this Torii gate. Yeah, I like that. That'll work just fine. We'll go with some roofs on here. That'll help it out just a little bit. Maybe a couple of bushes just for style. We'll connect them in with the hedgerow here. Toss in a campfire, maybe. Rooftop terrace campfire. Here we go. We'll get 2 of those in there. And we'll eventually figure out how to get them a rooftop terrace. Managed to clear out a little bit more around here, so we're going to go ahead, put in a ladder. That's what we were going to put in. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to do. We're going to put that ladder in there. We're going to put that ladder in there. And we're just going to take a normal path around the outside here. There we go. Once again, drawing in all of this that we need, just to make sure they can reach all of these areas. There we go. There we go. Connect that in. Connect that in. And then, of course, we will tell them to blow all of this up in here. Because everybody likes explosions, especially when they help you survive. This is the first time in a long time that I've seen any particular buildings run out of power. We just must be having a wind deficit. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to build a couple more of these. There we go. That can go in there. You can go here. We'll toss our small flywheels between them. You can go there. You can go there. And hopefully they're close enough to roads that they can get built and they won't have that problem anymore. We're still a little shy on unlocking the bots building bots, but that's okay. Something I've been noticing as we go through this map, it seems that the development is following a bit of a pattern. I don't know if maybe I'm the only one that's noticing, or if anybody else has noticed this, let me know. But it seems like we take the roads out, and then we take the rail out, and when the rail finally gets put in, that's when the development on an area really gets done or worked on. And it's kind of strange. It's almost like it's the West and how that was eventually populated. People moved across there, set up some smaller things, and then when the rail came in, everything really started to move in. So I don't know why that's so similar here, but I thought it's been pretty interesting. But I think with the settlements that we do have set up today, we're pretty much all caught up on everything. Now we can go back to making some big expansions and moving our way out across this map. We've only covered maybe a quarter of it. We're already up to 250 or so beavers. So this is going to be a pretty big map, but hopefully everything goes pretty well with it. But just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time. Bye.